How many Matthew Tkachuks would it take for the Florida Panthers to win a Stanley Cup? Let's find out. The Florida Panthers seem to be all in on Matthew Tkachuk. So today we're going to find out how many of them it would take for them to win a Stanley Cup. We're going to start with their base roster. And every single time we lose, we're going to add one Matthew Tkachuk until it's finally enough for Florida to win a Stanley Cup. This is the team we will be starting with. We got Tkachuk, Barkov, and Duclair on the first line. Hornqvist, Reinhart, Verhaeghe on the second line. Bennett, Lundell, White on the third line. And on the fourth line, we got Luosterainen, which is probably pronounced wrong, Lumberg, and Balcers. And then on defense, we have Forsling, Ekblad, Montour, Mark Stahl, Lucas Carlson, and Radko Gudas. Obviously, Net Bobrovsky and Spencer Knight. Now all we have to do is keep simming until we finally win a cup. I don't know how many Tkachuks it's going to take. We're going to find out, though. I'll see you at the end of year number one. We finished year number one with a 42, 34, and 6 record. We do not make the playoffs. So that is an interesting start for sure. I'd also like to point out that the team we're playing with right now is $3 million over the cap space. So this isn't even the team they're going to be running. They do have to make a couple of changes. But Tkachuk, 26 goals, 74 points for most on the team. Barkov had 25 goals. Duclair had 22. 24 from Hornqvist, 20 from Bennett. So we had a lot of 20 goal scorers. Ekblad on defense, most points with 33. Montour right behind him with 32. 915 save percentage for Bobrovsky with a 2.60 goals against average is definitely not bad, winning 35 of 69 game played. But Spencer Knight only winning 7 of 19 games played with an 896 save percentage and a 3.07 goals against average. Might have been the thing that pushed us out of the playoffs. The year number one is a fat L. I am going to see who wins the cup every time just for fun, but other than that, we're just going to keep this train moving. And Tampa Bay won. What a surprise. Year number two, we're going in with Matthew Tkachuk on left wing and on right wing with Barkov in the center. Sounds like a pretty nasty first line. And we finish 48, 28, and 6 with 102 points for second in our division. We will be playing Toronto in the first round, so kind of nervous for that. Just like the complete opposite of real life hockey. But we got Matthew Tkachuk, created player, 33 goals, 42 assists for 75 points. He literally is the exact same as the real Matthew Tkachuk, except I didn't bother messing with age because I don't think that matters. And every other aspect they are, and the real one only finished with 23 goals, 40 assists for 63 points. Barkov in the middle of them both, 14 goals, 57 assists, 71 points. Carter Verhaeghe with a great season on his own. A lot of 20 goal scores again, love to see it. Goalies, we're looking at a way better performance from Spencer Knight, even though he only won 3 more games total. 910 save percentage, 2.69 goals against average. Bobrovsky picks up 38 wins with 4 shutouts, a 916 save percentage, and a 2.51 goals against average. So we are playoff bound this time. I mean, we technically could win right here, and it could just be, the answer could be 2. Not exactly holding my breath for that, but here we go. First round in the playoffs. The Toronto Maple Leafs, we lose. Okay, cool. Not the biggest fan, but we can reverse sweep them, right? No, okay, we're just gonna get swept. Well, that was easy. I made a couple defense ones. I think I'm gonna throw one of them in right away because we have a little bit of a liability on our third line of D. But the New York Rangers win the cup in year number 2. You're looking at the playoffs. Only 1 assist for our made one. 1 goal and 1 assist to lead the team, sadly, in points. That is kind of a rough stat. 4 games played at 2 points being the highest. Bobrovsky actually played really good with a 933 save percentage and a 2.22 goals against average, but like we only scored 3 goals in 4 games, so we're not exactly going to win with that. So I'll see you in year number 3. Year number 3, we still have the same on offense, but on defense, we added Matthew Tkachuk, who is an 88 overall defenseman. Not too bad at all. A lot of other players I did this with lost more overalls when you switch their position, but he only lost 1, so not bad. As for the team, we just squeezed into the final playoff spot in the East. The 41, 30, and 11 record. The real Matthew Tkachuk drops 24 goals, 42 assists for 66 points. Barkov right behind him with 23 goals, 60 points. Our made Tkachuks had a kind of a bad year, 18 goals for the forward, 14 for the defenseman, who actually had 1 more point than our forward one. Not sure how to feel about that. Bobrovsky a 911 save percentage and a 2.59 goals against average. Not too bad. But Spencer Knight wins 12 out of 26 games played, but had better overall stats with a 916 save percentage and a 2.49 goals against average. Playing Boston in the first round. Can we beat the Boston Bruins? We're about to find out. 3, 2, 1. First 3 games, loss, win, loss. So we're down 2-1. Doesn't mean we can't come back. But now we're down 3-1, so we're probably not going to come back. Let's be honest. We do win game 5. So now we just have to win game 6, and it's a best of 1. But we lose 3-1, so another first round exit. We are struggling right now. I came prepared. I made like 6 Matthew Tkachuks, so as long as we can keep it to 7 max, I think we'll be fine. Maybe I had too much faith in them. Either way, the Washington Capitals win the Stanley Cup in our third sim. And for playoff points, Duclair with 4 goals for 5 points. The real Tkachuk, 3 goals for 5 points. Hornqvist with 4 points. Our made Tkachuk only having 1 goal on forward. And then the defenseman only having 3 points total, being a +1 at least, so there's that going for him. This is the greatest goalie stat screenshot of all time. Save percentage 0. Goals against average 63.16. We played him for 0 minutes. He let in the only shot that he faced. What the heck am I looking at? Good job, Spencer Knight. You just made history. Probably not in the way you want, though. Year number 4, we're slowly starting to turn our second line into a full line of Matthew Tkachuk, starting with the left wing position. And we finish on top of our division with a 46-30-6 record, netting us 98 points. So not exactly a very competitive division this time around, I guess. Barkov leading the team in points with 76. Our created Matthew Tkachuk with 30 goals to lead the team. Anthony Duclair right behind him with 29. Another Tkachuk with 23 goals. Where's the real one? What did the real one do? There's so many Tkachuks on this team now. He had 19 goals and 50 assists. This is a funny sight, though. Points-wise, we got Barkov, Tkachuk, 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 Tkachuk. So at least they're doing something, right? Then in net, Bobrovsky with a 905 save percentage, 2.70 goals against average, winning 33 of 60 games played. So not the greatest, but at least it's getting the job done. Same with Spencer Knight, 904 save percentage, 2.75 goals against average. Is it finally time for us to perform in the playoffs? I don't know. We're starting with Toronto, so I guess we're going to find out real fast, because we can beat them. Should be fine. First 3 games, win, win, win. So we go from being swept by Toronto to sweeping them. Maybe not. They win game 4, 5-2. Oh, we're not going to choke this, I believe. There it is, a game 5 win. We move on to the second round for the first time in the video. Now we are looking at Tampa Bay in round number 2. We are going to change history. We are going to beat them. We lose, we win. Okay, so there's still a chance. Taking a 5-1 L and a 7-1 L in the first 2 games. Not great, but we bounce back, win the next 2. Series is tied. Game number 5, very important. We win 4-3. We have 2 chances to close out Tampa Bay. We don't do it in the first one. Florida doesn't need no fancy sim. They're fine. I was wrong. We lose 3-2 in overtime in game number 7, and we are once again not winning a Stanley Cup. I guess the answer is not for Tkachuks after all. Kind of disappointing. Winnipeg Jets. They're starting to win more and more in our sims. They win again, getting another Stanley Cup. Custom Tkachuk, 5 goals, 5 assists for 10 points. Another one with 4 goals, 5 assists for 9 points. How's the defenseman looking? 1 goal, 5 assists for 6 points. The real one, only 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points. He's got to step it up, man. He's getting shown up by his created counterparts. Bobrovsky just not really good with an 891 save percentage, 3.22 goals against average. Definitely cannot win a cup with that goaltending. Spencer Knight jumping in to make up for his last stat line. 931 save percentage, but a 2.41 goals against average. So another L, but we're slowly improving, so eventually we're going to win the cup, right? I'll see you at the end of year number 5. Year number 5, we threw in the center, Matthew Tkachuk, though he only has 65 faceoffs, so I'm not exactly sure how that's going to treat him, but I guess we'll find out real fast, huh? We finished top of the NHL with a 56-21-5 record, actually really good. The closest to us being the Lightning with 111 points. The real Tkachuk, actually the most points this time around, 22 goals, 52 assists for 74 points. We got the defenseman, third on the team with 71 points, 13 goals. Duclair had 28 goals. Then we got our spread of Tkachuks all around, all of them getting at least 20 goals, except for the defenseman. Bobrovsky, not bad at all, 910 save percentage, 2.59 goals against average, 7 shutouts, winning 43 of 62 games played. Spencer Knight, winning 13 of 23 games played with a 905 save percentage and a 2.81 goals against average. This might be the year. If it's not this year, it's got to be next. We're facing Boston in the first round. Let's kick their booty. First 3 games, let's go. Win, loss. Nah, that's not exactly what I wanted to see or what I was expecting. Things come at you fast. You're never too prepared. We do win game 4. Game 5, really important, is a win as well. We have 2 chances to close out Boston. We do not in game number 6, and we do in game number 7, so at least there's that. We are facing the Ottawa Senators. What was the record? They squeezed by in 7 games as well. Let's kick their butt. Come on, let's go. Loss, loss, loss. Well then, I'll see myself out then, I guess. We get the reverse sweep at least? Maybe? We win game 4, so you're saying there's a chance. We win game 5. 2 more to go. We win game 6. Come on, Ottawa. eat this reverse sweep. We're doing the reverse sweeping today. There it is, baby. Let's go. 4-2 win in game number 7 to propel us into the conference finals where we face Carolina. What we like to see. I think this could be the year. Like I said, if it's not this year, it has to be next year. Anyway, Carolina, first 3 games. We win. We lose game 1, though. I hate how it has to load the first game and it loads the other ones. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, game number 4 is a win. So we're 1 game away from the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's see it. There it is. We're going on. We're playing either Edmonton or Winnipeg. Who do we got? We got the Winnipeg Jets. We're at 5 Tkachuks, 2 on the first line, 2 on the second line, and 1 on defenseman. Is it enough to capture the Stanley Cup? First 3 games, we spin it. We win, and we win. Get the champagne ready. It's about to get loud up in here because the Florida Panthers are yours, not Stanley Cup champions just yet. I mean, we had a reverse sweep. I shouldn't get too excited. Maybe it's our turn. I'll hold my excitement until I see the W. There it is, baby. Victory Royale. The Florida Panthers are your Stanley Cup champions. It took 5 Matthew Tkachuks. So like I said, 2 on the first line, 2 on the second line, and 1 on defense. Matthew Tkachuk, custom, the right wing. 10 goals, 15 assists for 25 points in 24 games. Most on the team for points and goals. Duclair with 8 goals. Hornfist with 9. Real Tkachuk, 7 goals, 11 assists for 18 points, so not too far behind. And then if we go all the way down, defensive Tkachuk, 1 goal, 13 assists for 14 points, 17 plus minus. He was the highest point getter for defensemen by 5 points. Goals went to Ekblad, and then Forsling right behind him. We're looking at goalies. Spencer Knight was really offended with that one performance, so he just decided to play good whenever he went back in. 3 goals against average on a .933 save percentage, though, is kind of rough when you think about it. But then Bobrovsky, 3 shutouts, 16 wins out of the 24 games he played, .919 save percentage, and a 2.53 goals against average. The Florida Panthers have done it. That's going to do it for today. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Who would you like to see next in a video like this? Let me know down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.